Hello, welcome to yourcomputer.com. Today I'm going to talk about Groupon. If anybody's ever used Groupon, but Groupon lets you buy discounted merchandise and products from different vendors. And there's a lawsuit going on against Groupon that people may have purchased vouchers and never redeemed them, and they expired, and in essence, they lost their money. So Groupon has issued a settlement. They've put a lot of money away in a settlement fund for people to get refunds. Alright, so I actually fall into this category. I purchased a couple Groupons a few years ago and just never used them, and I guess just lost my money. It was about $75, and so to me it's worth getting my money back out of the settlement. So if you go to this website, it's called Groupon Voucher Settlement.com. So there's a lawsuit going on, and there's a lot of information on this website. You can read through it, you can go through the court documents, all that kind of stuff. Now, it's limited. You can only do this for the next 2 weeks. Right now it's July 11th, 2012, and so, you can only do this until the 27th. So, if you can see, Groupon has set aside $8.5 million to settle the lawsuit. And what you've got to do is submit a claim form. And so if you look here at the voucher claim form, you can go through, and review this to make sure you qualify, and then you can file your claim electronically here. So you put in your name and your email and the expiration date shown on your Groupon, identity of the merchant, the voucher purchase number, how much it cost. You can add all the Groupons that you've purchased that have expired, and then go next. Okay, so how do you find your expired Groupons? You've got to go to Groupon and log in. So let me sign in here. Alright, so I'm going to sign into my account. Alright, so I just logged in. So if you come here to your name and click the drop down arrow, you can go to my account. And if you go to my Groupons, you can see I'm out of Groupons because they've all expired. So down here at the bottom, you see this view your expired unredeemed Groupons. And this will show you the Groupons. So you can see I had one for breakfast that expired on the 18th. Now, mind you, I paid $7 for this, and so it'll always be worth what I paid, $7. So I can still go to the breakfast joint here and use this voucher, and it's worth its face value that I paid, which is $7. It's not worth the $15 that I was supposedly purchasing for $7. So I could do one of those two things. I can just use it for my face value, or I can include it in the settlement and get my money back. And then, so this is the one that I didn't ever use. I purchased these bicycle rentals. This was a pretty cool bicycle tour of the Grand Canyon. And I bought 2 children's admissions and 2 adult admissions. And you see these were $20 a piece, and these were $16 a piece. So, if you click on view the voucher, you can pull it up. Now, I'm not going to pull it up because, it'll give all my personal information and show the voucher number and all that stuff. But just, pull up the voucher. It'll pull it up and save it you can save it as a PDF file. And once you get through this and you fill out, the actual voucher information, when you click next, you can upload the PDF copies of the voucher. And then on the last page, you fill in your contact information, and then go through a series of questions to see if you qualify for the settlement. So that's it. Kind of an interesting thing, I mean, it makes sense that a lot of people, purchased these Groupons and they expired. I mean, it's kind of like buying a gift card and it expires. It is good that they're at least valuing what you paid, the face value. So you do lose the deal that you got, but at least it's worth face value. So it's up to you. You can either participate in the settlement and get your money back, or contact the merchant that you purchased it at and use it for face value. All right, so that's it. Just wanted to give you a quick note on that. Thanks for coming.